After more than 1,000 days, cattlemen from across the state were finally able to meet again in person for the annual GCA convention. It was a great opportunity to network, get an update on the industry, and of course, catch up with old friends they haven't seen in a while.
It's been 3 years since we had a convention in person, and everybody that's come in this morning and last night that I've talked to has been thrilled to be here, and that thrills me. But my favorite part is just all us getting together and being able to visit about all the things that we face, the things that are trials for us, and the things that we enjoy. Farm folks like to be together.
This annual convention wasn't the only thing affected by the pandemic, as producers were faced with everything from higher input costs to massive supply chain issues. However, with a recent uptick in prices, they are encouraged about the future of the industry.
So as we've seen a lot of producers reduce their herd size, we are seeing that those prices are going up. Producers are encouraged by that. However, we need to make sure that we continue that, not have such a steep cycle. We've been on a roller coaster ride in the cattle market since about June of 2019, but luckily we are seeing that trend come out of there. I think producers are encouraged, and I think ultimately we'll see higher prices in the near future.
While the outlook for 2022 does appear promising, cattlemen are encouraged to keep the long-term picture in view as well. That means not overextending their operations and putting a future strain on the market.
One of the biggest things we see is when beef prices go up, producers start buying more cattle, and we start to increase our herd sizes to the point that it's unsustainable, and then about that time, that's when the market crashes again. And so we want to grow, but we want to grow steadily, grow incrementally, making sure that we're focusing on the future.
That future does come with a little bit of uncertainty, as the pandemic is still having a major effect on the supply chain and on the producer's operation budget.
That's one of the biggest issues we face. Not only the price of cattle, but input cost. Fertilizer is extremely high, feed is high, all the inputs have gone up. And that affects your bottom line.
The association is looking to increase their bottom line as well by promoting some of their programs like the direct-to-consumer beef sales. It's an initiative that will make the entire process from field to shelves completely transparent.
One of the things that we've seen through the pandemic and saw it prior to was that consumers really want to know where their food is produced, right? And so having the ability to know the farmer, to understand where that cow is being raised, to understand what those production practices are going into making that beef the best possible product that they can find is incredibly important for our industry.
With those type of programs, as well as their constant legislative work on both the state and national levels, GCA is hoping to increase their membership in the coming years.
Whenever we go to Atlanta or Washington for that matter, but mainly in Atlanta, when we tell them we got 5,000 members, that speaks volumes to them, and that catches their attention, and we need those numbers to have their support. So that's the important part of it.
Reporting from Savannah, I'm Damon Jones for the Farm Monitor.